This is the F1 Championship without Max Verstappen. In this series, we will see what would happen if Max wasn't included. Part 1 ended with Perez as the championship leader after the third race. He had an amazing start to the season with 2 wins and 2 pole positions. Alonso follows closely with a 10-point gap. Because of his win in Australia, Hamilton is also joining the fight for the championship. Let's see what will happen in the next 3 race weekends. Round 4, Azerbaijan. This will be the first sprint weekend of the season. Charles gets pole in both the sprint and the main race, with Perez in second. In the sprint, Perez passes the Ferrari relatively easy and wins. In the main race, there is not much difference. Perez drives off into the sunset and puts the entire field on 20 seconds. Charles just manages to keep his second place from Alonso. Sainz comes in 4th and Hamilton in 5th. Then we get to round 5, the Miami GP. Hamilton doesn't get through to Q3 and starts from 13th on the grid. Perez keeps his great form going and takes his 4th pole of the season and start on the first row alongside Alonso. Perez gets a good launch and drives away into the distance. Alonso can't match his pace, but he does drive away from the rest of the field and gets an easy second place. Russell comes in 3rd and takes his 2nd podium of the season. Sainz ends up 4th and Hamilton fights himself back to 5th. When we reach round 6, it's time for the Monaco GP. At this point, Alonso lost a lot of ground to Perez. Perez seems untouchable at the moment with 4 wins in 5 races. Alonso will need a great result to get himself back into the championship fight. On Saturday, in qualifying, Perez makes a huge mistake and puts his Red Bull in the wall. Unlike the Mexican, Alonso has an amazing day and takes his first pole position of the season. In the race, there is little Perez can do to get his car into the points. He has a lot of issues getting through the field and ends up 15th. Meanwhile, Alonso drives an amazing race, puts the entire field on 10 seconds, and wins in Monaco. Ocon end up in 2nd, Hamilton 3rd, then Russell and Charles. After 6 races, Perez is still the championship leader with 122 points and 4 wins. But he made mistakes in Australia and Monaco, which cost him a lot of points. Alonso has been on the podium in every race so far, scored 117 points and 1 win. Hamilton has lost a lot of ground and is far away from the championship at this point. Do you want to see what will happen next in the F1 Championship without Max Verstappen? Like and subscribe, and I'll see you for part 3.